Hey ladies, Nicole here with Evolved Women's Health again. So I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk about what fitness with us looks like, okay? Because we're a health clinic and it is not very often that you find fitness in the same place as health, which y'all, like think about that. Why? Anyway, anyway, we do it. We do it because fitness is part of health. We cannot be healthy if we are not engaged in some kind of movement. Okay, and I am very into what the science says, and so that is what I am going to talk about. But I'm also very aware of limitations, especially in an older population, many of whom have not been physically active for many, many years. Okay. Let's talk about the science real quick. And I do this quite a bit, but I will continue to do it because it's important, okay? Middle-aged women need to be doing two things, okay? We need to be lifting, and we need to be lifting heavy 2 to 3 times a week. And we need to be engaged in high-intensity cardio 2 to 3 times a week. So jogging at a slow pace for an hour a day, like I love that you're out and moving. It's better than being on a couch. But in addition to that, we also have to work on high intensity because as we get older, our bodies stop responding to what we call steady state cardio. Okay, and they respond much better to high intensity interval training. Okay, so when you begin working with me, with Evolved Women's Health, we talk about where you are at and where you have been and where you're going. And based on where you are and what you want, we create a fitness program for you. Maybe that means that you're going on 10-minute walks, okay? I will probably also, even for women who are not ready to weightlift, and that is a great many, okay? I am not delusional. I know that it is scary, and yes, you can get hurt, okay? So the idea is to give you movement drills because at the end of the day, not like today, not like the day we meet, but at the end, at some point in time in the future, I do want you to be able to deadlift, to squat, like loaded squat, like back squat with a barbell. I want you to be able to bench. I want you to be able to do push-ups. I want you to be able to do pull-ups. Okay. And I make it sound like it's about me. It's not. I just know those work. And so I get very, very excited about it because if you can do those things, you can do anything and you're going to age in comfort. Okay. Other than when you're working out. Anyway, so what we do is we start with movement drills, and that is huge. Okay, so maybe you're going for a 10-minute walk and maybe you have 5 minutes of movement drills. Okay? And that is where we start. And then as you get more and more comfortable with the movement drills and as you can tolerate more and more of that cardio, whether that's walking or it's riding a bike or whatever, we talk about that. Then we slowly increase the intensity and eventually you will probably be telling me, hey, I'm bored. I want to add weight to this movement. So that is how fitness progresses with Evolved Women's Health. It starts where you are and then it slowly progresses in the direction of getting you to high intensity interval training as well as 2 to 3 times a week of weightlifting. Okay. We are at this time running something that we don't normally do. We're offering it, okay? Normally, we have year-long memberships so we can be sure that our clients are receiving long-term care and they're getting the results that they need. But we have decided to do a 12-week intensive, honestly, because I kind of wanted to do one. I thought it would be fun. But I also want to give women who are maybe like, hey, 12 months is scary. I don't want that. Gives you a chance to feel what it's like to work with a comprehensive care clinic. So this program is normally $2,500. We are giving it away for $599. Just let that sink in. Because we have cut the price so drastically, we only have 10 spots and we are only doing this one time. We will probably run other 12-week programs because I think they're kind of fun, but not for $5.99. Okay, so this is it. And you get a hormone test, you get a consultation and protocol from our nurse practitioners, you get a separate consultation with me about your health, your fitness, and your nutrition. For most people, I will run you through an elimination diet. Don't be skirt, because we also reintroduce everything we eliminate, okay? It's fabulous, and I do have a video on it, so find that video. It talks a little bit more. And I create the fitness and nutrition plan for you. You get a weekly group session with me, so you get to commiserate with everybody else. And you also get to talk about the wins, right? And get some guidance as you're going through the 12-week program. And then you get a monthly one-on-one with me where we can adjust your program and talk about what's going on. So like I said, we only have 10 spots. And right now we're doing the early access list. So if you're like, hey, that sounds really interesting, I'm not quite ready to commit, but I would like an opportunity to do so later, go over to the website, evolvedwomenshealth.com, put yourself, there's a big ugly banner at the top to catch your attention. Join that list. And then when I open registration on April 1st, you will have first dibs. So that's how that works. And then if you have any questions, you can always book a consultation with me online on the website. There are buttons all over the place you can press, or give me a call, 801-477-6484, and I can talk to you a little bit more about it. That's all, folks. Bye.